Alright, what's going on YouTube? T-Torres back here for another video. Okay, so for today's video, it is being sponsored by BlinkingBrakeLights.com. They're kind enough to reach out to me and send me a pair of tail lights that I used to have on my previous 9th gen. I'll put a link to that video right here. You can click on that and go check out that video. So let's get to unboxing what they sent out to us. Alright, so here's what BlinkingBrakeLights.com sent me. Now, I know I said tail lights, but this is just going to be the tail light bulbs that they had sent out to me. So, like I said, I had these on my last car. I made an install video on how to install these on the car, and they reached out to me, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll do it again with my 10th gen. So let's see what we got here. Alrighty, another packaged envelope, as you can see right here. Okay, here's a little blinking brake light manual, maybe how to. Oh, and they also sent me out a sticker, so that's super cool. All right, so what we have here today is the actual blinking brake light tail light bulb. So every time you push the brake, I think it's like you have 3 quick flashes. You know, just a good safety precaution. It keeps you safe, you know, from vehicles behind you that are traveling fast or whatever the occasion may be. But like I said, the lights blink real fast and then they go solid red whenever you hold the brake light down. And we also got a nice blinking brake light sticker, so thank you guys so much for sending that out. And then on here is just a little warning and disclaimer about the bulbs themselves. Alright, so now that you guys have seen what's in the package, and if you've ever heard of this company, they're a really good company, very reliable. Like I said, he sent these bulbs out. We messaged back and forth, and then within like the next 2 days, I had the bulbs sent to me, and they were in the mail. It just took me some time to actually get to unboxing this and actually doing the install. So if you're interested in getting a pair of these bulbs, not just for your Honda, but for any car that you have, any model, any make, any application you have, they were so kind enough to give me a sponsor code. So if you would like 10% off of this, enter this code right here. It's Torres10. Like I said, coupon code right here, Torres10, and that'll get you 10% off all orders. I don't get any kickback out of that. It's just strictly for you all to get 10% off your bulb. So thanks again, guys, for sending that out. And then also on the website, if you're interested, you can always get the blinking brake light sticker. I don't know why that's so hard to say. BBL for short. All right, so with that being said, let me see. These are the 7440, bulbs. Yep, so now we're gonna get to installing these. A super simple install. If you watched my super bright LED install where we took out the reverse light and swapped it back in, it's maybe gonna take 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the brake light bulbs out, put one of the new ones in, and then I'm gonna press the brake light so you guys can see the difference between it blinking and then the opposite side being a solid color. So without further ado, let's get to the install. All right, so now let's get started and get my tools out of the trunk. Should be a super simple process. And if I remember right, just like in the last video, for me doing the LED tail lights, the 2 bolts right here should just be a nice, simple, easy 10mm. So let's see if I guess right. Got my 10mm socket, and of course I was wrong. Maybe it was an 8. Yeah, it was an 8. Sorry, I lied. It's an 8, not a 10. So yeah, I love that. In order just to get the tail light out, all you have to do is just remove these 2 10 millimeter bolts, or excuse me, 8. I don't know why I keep saying 10. I just washed my car, so of course everything is wet. Okay, first bolt is out, and then now let's completely remove the second bolt. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, second bolt is now out. And then now, like I mentioned in the brake light or the tail light one where I did the white LED, just kind of go around here, around the edges, and then pop this out just like that. Okay, and then this one right here is going to be your tail light. Super simple. The bulb come right out. I'm going to let that hang there for just a second so I can get the other LED bulb out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these out and we're going to replace it with the bulb that we just pulled out. Alright, so here you go. This is the new bulb. It is a 360-degree LED light. Pull straight out. Grab the new one. Put it in. Super simple. I mean, that was super simple. Like I said, 5 minutes maybe. Go ahead and place it back in. Twist it clockwise. Once you get it in there, twist it clockwise. I heard it snap. So we're just going to lay the tail light down just like that for the time being. I'm going to go in the car and we're going to press the brake light and make sure it works and it blinks. Okay, so as you all just saw, in order to do this process, it is super simple. All you're gonna need to do is remove this 8mm bolt, this 8mm bolt, gently remove the tail light, and the new bulb is gonna go right there where the factory brake light once was. So as you guys just saw, that was a success. The light blinks three times like I mentioned, and now I'm gonna back the camera up and I'm gonna show you the difference of the blinking brake light and then the solid brake light. Sorry about the loud air conditioning unit running in the background, nothing I can do about it. Alright, so now let's go see the blinking brake light versus the solid brake light over here. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to remove, like I said again, the two 8mm bolts. Super simple process. Okay, there's one. Golly, it's so hot out. And like I said, like I mentioned before, just gently pull back on the tail light, work your fingers around. Okay, then once you have that out, you're gonna take I gotta remember which one it is. All right, so it's this one. If you have the 10th gen, it's gonna be the bulb that has the blue backing to it. Okay, the bulb is now removed. Let me walk over here and get the other tail light bulb. Here's another look at it. It's a 360-degree blinking brake light bulb. Okay, you're gonna take your clip. I don't know if you can see it right here, and literally you're just gonna plug in play. Plug it right back in the slot, put it back in, turn it clockwise, and you'll hear it click. Okay, so we're in there. Super simple process. Get your tail light back adjusted. Okay, there we go. Get these bolts started. By the way, if you see me sweating, it is super freaking hot outside. For what reason, I have no idea. I guess it's because I live in Alabama. Oh, golly. And there's like zero airflow that's moving in my garage. So that has something to do with it also. Okay, don't tighten that one all the way down just yet. Go ahead and get the bottom one snug. Okay, that one's nice and snug. We'll go ahead and tighten the top one back up completely. Be too tight on that one. Alright, go ahead and make sure the bottom's snug. I like to double check, hit the top again. Okay, that top one's good. Alright, so now let's go hop in the car, press the brake, and make sure that it works. Alright, so as you all just saw, both of them work perfect, super fine. Just a little rundown of the install, super simple. Like I said, you'll pop your trunk, you'll have two 8mm bolts you remove, and then once you have both of those 8mm bolts removed, gently work your fingers around the tail light, pull it out, and if you have a 10th gen, it's going to be, you'll see a bulb that's marked with a blue end on it. That's going to be your brake light. Go ahead and turn it counterclockwise, pull it out, remove the stock bulb, pop the other one in, put it back in, turn it clockwise, you hear it click, and then put your tail light back in, and then you're gonna put your two 8mm bolts back in, and then just go test and see if it works. Alright, so now that you've seen all that, once again, Torres 10 will get you 10% off of your order. Now, I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit dark out, and then I'll set you guys up on the tripod, and we'll see just how bright these tail lights are. So stay tuned. Alright, so since I'm so impatient and I don't feel like waiting, what I did was I'm going to shut the garage and I'm going to turn the light off, and then I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod and just show you just how bright these freaking tail lights are. They look super good at night. Like I mentioned, I know I've said this before, I had them on my old 9th Gen SI and I freaking loved them. Alright, so let's get you guys set up on the tripod. And it's time to go dark. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it is now completely pitch black in my garage besides the garage light, just the motor light being on. So let's see what these tail lights look like. Alright, so as you guys just saw, they are super bright, and like I said, I had no light on whatsoever. That was just all the lights, you know, the LED lights from the car itself and the license plate tag. And I just rewatched the video, the clip, freaking lights look good. You know, like I said, you get 3 blinks, 3 flashing blinks, and then the light goes solid, so that was super good. Like I said, going down the road at night, it's super good. It looks, everything, you know, just grabs the person behind you's attention to, hey, to let you know, hey, I'm slowing down. That blink, 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 blink catches their attention. So, like I mentioned before, if you guys are interested in a pair of these bulbs, go to blinkingbrakelights.com, use promo code Torres10 to get you 10% off at your checkout. So if you're stopping in for the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Also, leave the video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know my subscribers have gone up almost 200 in the past 30 days, so I appreciate all of you guys. I just ordered 2 big performance parts for the car, just waiting on them to be shipped, so stay tuned for that. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being awesome. Peace.
Okay, it's rap packed to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my call.